Wow, I'm shocked. I was so wrong with my Oscar predictions, but let's talk winners, the red carpet, and Survivor 48. Hey, hi, hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lurk Talks, a podcast where I'm Lurk and I talk. Today's episode is all about the Oscars and Survivor 48. I want to recap on my previous episode where I talked about my predictions for the Oscars, how wrong I was. Another episode where I discussed the upcoming Survivor players. Survivor started last week. As of when this podcast will be up, episode 2 will be airing tonight. Last week was the premiere for 48. But anyways, 2025 Oscars happened this past Sunday, March 2nd, and wow, was I shocked by some of the winners and how off my predictions were. I kind of feel like the drama with Amelia Perez might have factored in a bit, but I digress. Before we get into winners, I really want to talk about a few looks on the red carpet. Wow, did Emma Stone, Lupita Nyong'o, and Demi Moore look amazing. You know, Miley Cyrus obviously looks stunning, and she had these cool little sheer black gloves on. Very cute touch. Ariana Grande also looked amazing, and they could make her dress into a really cool lamp if they wanted to. ScarJo also wore a stunning dark navy velvet gown, looked amazing. Selena Gomez also looked very elegant. Timothée Chalamet, his all yellow Kylo Ren, his all yellow tux. I want it. It was fantastic. There seemed to be a kind of a theme with the color coordination being like either all black or all silver or like a blushy peachy pink kind of situation, like a rose gold, if you will, except for a few people wearing bright red or like Timothy's amazing yellow suit. Also, it seemed like a lot of the male actors were bringing brooches back. That's really cool. Love that. Very elegant, which also kind of made me think about the overall theme of like the age groups. It was like old Hollywood again. You know what I mean? Like the millennials and up, everyone was dressed very like hourglassy, very slim figure, very elegant. Like I'm just coming in this beautiful gown instead of like crazy ball gowns like we've seen in the past. So that was really nice to see. And I hope it kind of sticks back around. I like the more sleek kind of dresses more than the just craziness of it all. Although I like a little bit of crazy sometimes, but I like the eleganza. Congrats to Anora for Best Picture. I haven't watched it yet, but the trailer looks actually really good. I was thinking it was going to be Amelia Perez based on what happened at the Golden Globes. Nobody corrected me on that. Was it the Golden Globes? Whatever comes before the Oscars that gives you like a pre-idea of what's probably going to go, and they like swept there. So I really thought Amelia was going to win, but I was wrong. And that's maybe the drama played into that. I don't know. But congrats, Anora, and you're on my watch list. Actor in a leading role went to Adrian Brody for The Brutalist. I guessed Sebastian Stan or Timothy or Adrian. So I guess I was kind of right, but Sebastian Stan was my first guess. Actor in a supporting role went to Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain. I guessed Edward Norton or Guy Pearce. I was wrong. Actress in a leading role Actress in a leading role went to Mickey Madison for Anora. I thought it was going to be Demi Moore. Demi Moore? I guessed Demi Moore or Carla, but here we are, just wrong. Also, I heard in the grapevine that somebody on the Oscar voting committee said they refused to vote for Cynthia because she was too old. So I'm assuming that person also didn't vote for Demi Moore either because she's too old. I don't understand that logic. It should be based off of the person's performance, but so be it. Congratulations, Mickey. I'm assuming you did great. The trailer looked fantastic, so I'm assuming you did good. Actress in a supporting role went to Zoe Saldana for Amelia Perez. I guessed Ariana, and wow, Was I way off on all of these? And I'm actually kind of sad for Ariana. I really think she deserved it. She changed her voice and was able to sing like all of the past Galindas. You know what I mean? She should have gotten it. And all of her improv that was in the movie was fantastic. But I'm also just biased towards Wicked. So that's a me problem. Animated picture went to Flo. I was really thinking it was going to be The Wild Robot. So many people said amazing things about that movie, but congrats to Flo, and I need to watch you. Now, I was also guessing anything production was going to go to Wicked, but they only won for costume design and production design. I wasn't far off, but I really think sound and visual effects should have gone to them as well, as they filmed everything on a sound stage, live, the live vocals, the live effects, the actual physical visual effects that they did, building the train to Oz, and they planted all of those tulips in the movie. Do you know how hard it is to take care of a plant and to grow several different colored tulips that all bloom at different times, and to be able to get that shot at the right perfect moment? It's insane. Should have gone to them, but you know what? Congrats, Dune 2. I guess you also, I would agree, probably had great visual effects, but the tulips, brother. But congrats to all the winners, and everyone looked so stunning. Huge shout out to Adam Sandler and the Adam Sandler look bit. That was amazing. I didn't watch all of the Oscars. I've only seen bits and pieces from TikTok, but the most memorable out of everything that I've seen is him in his basketball shorts and blue hoodie. Shout out Adam Sandler. Now, I just want to, yes, this is a short episode this week. I'm sorry, guys, but it's just Oscars and Survivor 48. Survivor 48 aired last week, like I said earlier. Episode 2 is on tonight as this episode is up. If you're watching this in the future, how did it go? Who won that season? Do you know yet? I don't know. I really think this is going to be a great season. I cried so hard watching the opener because of the amazing moment between Eva and Joe. Oh my God. If you haven't seen it yet, find it online or go watch the episode. This is your spoiler warning for Survivor 48 episode 1 ahead. Eva and Joe decided to make an alliance. She opened up to him about being autistic and how to help her if she gets locked on, and how she has a hard time telling if people are lying and doesn't want to be manipulated by people knowing that. And the moment was just so special because you see Joe, this big, beefy, built fireman dude, just listen, and he starts to take on that dad role. It was just so cute. I want them both to make it all the way to the end. If you listen to my earlier episode where I talked about the potential cast of Survivor 48, I said then Eva's my choice to win. She's the hockey player. She is for sure my choice to win. Same with Joe. I want them to the end. Diehard Eva and Joe fan. And now I know I kind of focused a lot on just Eva and Joe from that episode because they're the thing that stood out the most for me. We have an amazing cast of people, a lot of firefighters, and everyone seems like really genuine and very genuinely nice, especially with the Flint challenge after the opening challenge for one person from each tribe to go fight to get Flint, or their camp supplies, I guess, because the pot and the machete as well. And Kevin, who had an injury during the opening game, and the other guy, he broke this pot where he was supposed to fill it with water, and instead of just moping on the beach and just waiting for Kevin to be done, he did the most amazing human thing possible and helped Kevin fill his bottle to get the key to get the Flint. And it was just an amazing moment. We have all these people that are just having really genuine moments with each other and seem like they're genuinely good people. I don't know what else to say. They seem like genuinely good people. It doesn't really seem like anyone is really waiting to get into those backstabby moments yet. This seems like people want to play a little bit more of an honest game, which I think Joe had kind of stated in the episode too, is he wants to change the style of the game, and I'm here for it. It'd be really interesting to see a whole cast to kind of play a very different Survivor game, especially from what we've been seeing with all the blind signs and stuff in the couple previous seasons. The only person I could see maybe doing any backstabby things is maybe Say. Please, 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 can we just vote her off in the next episode? The drama between Say and Steph at Tribal Council was a little bit too much too soon. Like, you guys are just learning about each other. Usually I don't really start to learn people's names until the merge, because that's the group of people that matter at the end. It's either they're going to be, you know, on the council or they're going to the end. But I mean, Eva and Joe forever. But Say really had a crazy discussion with Steph at Tribal Council, and Steph unfortunately got sent home. Just too much going off about the, like, people can't look at the stars and play the game, and then stuff's like, people can't look at the stars and play the game. She's like, oh, enough of the stars already. And it was like, what the heck? It was just a lot. It was all over the place. But I know, like, people are there to play a game. I get it. And if you're the only one who's like really going hard and fast into the game, where people are like just really celebrating that they're there, because it's a celebratory moment. Getting onto Survivor is not an easy thing to do. I find the first couple episodes, people are finding their footing. They're just enjoying the moment, and it is what it is. But Say was ready to kick off from the start. She got her 3 boys with her, their alliance of 4. She even found hidden immunity idol, although it seems more like the boys figured it out. I really hope she shares that with them, and that she doesn't just keep it for herself, because they did a lot of work for her and with her too. Also, I don't want to talk about Survivor every single week, but I'm thinking of maybe doing a bi-weekly little pop culture kiki kind of thing. What do you guys think of that? Maybe a bonus episode bi-weekly talking about reality TV, pop culture, all that. How does that sound to you guys? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you next week. Thank you guys.